So what's going on with the housing market on the Mid-Peninsula in San Mateo County? Welcome to the Monday Morning Market Minute, where I go over the weekly housing inventory report for the Mid-Peninsula in San Mateo County. Hi, I'm Dan Gilmartin. I'm part of the Gilmartin Group real estate company in Burlingame, California. It's January 12th, 2026. Here's your Week 2 report. Okay, single family inventory from South San Francisco to Redwood City right now is 94. That's up from last week's 80. Last year, this time, that number was 103. In 2024, that number was 93. And 2023, that number was 118. Again, here we're at 94. We had 32 homes come on the market. Last week, that number was 12. 32 is a really robust number for the second week of 2026. And we had 14 go into contract. Last week, that number was 6. The average days on market, though, 15 homes that went into contract, 35 days. Condominiums and townhomes right now, 104 on the market. Last week, that number was 89. Last year, this time, that number was 120. In 2024, that number was 85, and the 2023 number was 98. We had 22 come on the market, another healthy number for the second week of the year. Last week, that number was 3, and we had only 2 go into contract. Good, to be expected. Last week, though, that number was 5. The average days on market for the 2 that went into contract, and they were actually, those 2 were condominiums, not townhomes. So the average days on market for the 2 condominiums that went into contract was 63 days. Still a higher number than we like to see. Last year, we were seeing as high as 70, 75. So that, in terms of that is better. But still, 63 is not a days on market that we're used to seeing, or a number we really would like to see come down. Also, we had 10 homes either expire, cancel, withdraw from the marketplace, average number for this time of year or the beginning of the year, and we had 7 price reductions, so total from South San Francisco to Redwood City. Single family homes, condominiums, and townhomes. Inventory is 198, up slightly from last week's 169. Last year, this time, that number was 223. The 2024 number was 118, and the 2023 number was 216. Again, here we're 198. So again, like always, week in and week out, the big story is the high inventory for condominiums and townhomes. But the other great story for sellers, that is the low inventory at 94. We're still under 100 homes for sale from South City to Redwood City. Market's still waking up, getting ready to get going here. And like I say here in the first quarter, sooner's better than later. You want to be, if you're thinking of selling your home, you want to get on the market before your competition, basically, is what I'm getting at. So right now, market's looking still very strong. Friday, interest rates came down below 6%, and then by Sunday night, they peaked back over. So, interest rates are looking more favorable, and the rhetoric coming out of the markets is that rates are going to continue to ease, or we're watching that. The more they ease, the more competition is going to build with buyers, and so we're setting up, like I've been saying, a really healthy, certainly really healthy first quarter for sellers. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next week.